Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It comes to you live from the outskirts of the internet to Gaming Saloon for June 14th, 2026. Pajaros, Space Worker 2448, and wrap it up. Salon.
Hi.
It's our E3 special because we haven't done one of those in like forever.
But E3's not a thing.
That's why it's the E3 Memorial Special.
I have nothing witty to say.
So we're basically covering the four major shows because we're not covering every show that happened unless you wish to cover about 20 some odd shows.
I mean, sure.
I don't have recaps for all of them.
I mean, I'm sure they're all good.
Considering I watched all of the ones that were on Saturday, no, not really. Some of them are like, okay. Some of them not so much.
No, they've all got to be good. Because they're all part of this mess. I mean, this show.
Technically, I think technically most of them fall under Summer Game Fest because they're the ones that organize it.
So say they have to be good.
But yeah, we're covering the Direct, the Xbox Game Showcase, Summer Game Fest, the main show, and then the State of Play in that order. So we're doing it reverse chronological because we're going to spend most of the time on the Direct, folks. You know how it goes around here.
Yeah, I mean, let's just be real.
And then three things that caught my eyes from other shows because I wanted something besides just the shows. So here's three games that I saw elsewhere. But before we get into all that, what are you playing? What have you been playing the last couple weeks?
I mean, truthfully, not a whole lot. I did get to play the demo for Star Fox.
How is Star Fox 2026?
It is definitely a as faithful as possible remake of it. I say that because I catch the dialogue changes.
Mm-hmm.
I have one that I'm minorly aggravated with in that demo, and it's Fox's line when you defeat the blue line boss for Medio. I feel like I want to do a comparison one, though. Because that's one of those... I don't care for the change-up they did for some of the dialogue.
Well, I can run the the decomp of Star Fox 64, so we have the best looking version of Star Fox 64 possible to run up against it.
That might be something we might end up doing when it releases. Just to have that comparison. But yeah. Otherwise, I mean, outside of the character designs, I'm fine with it. You will never not hear me complain about that.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it.
Maybe this is just what Star Fox needs to get going. This is like, here's the best game in the series, just with a fresh coat of paint. So people will care about it.
So that we can do a remake for Adventure. Because if we were to do a remake for Assault, people might actually be fine with that.
Remake Assault and actually make it a Star Fox game?
Yeah.
Instead of trying to shove it into this third-person shooter genre?
Or you know... The next remake would either have to be Adventures or Command.
Mm-hmm.
And I simply say that because Nintendo does not know what to do with Star Fox, so we're going to do the dumbest thing possible first.
Yep.
We're not going to change any of the gameplay. It's simply just going to be we rebuild it from the ground up.
Well, I had a Proton John glitch while I was doing retro achievement stuff for Ratchet Deadlocked off stream.
Oh boy.
So I got to New Game Plus, was going through that, was leveling up the weapons. Hit a bit of a weird glitch leveling up the weapons. So one of the challenges has lines of enemies spawn and they're trying to reach the other side of this platform you're on. And if they stand in the designated area, a ticker ticks down. And if it hits 0, you lose. So you use that to level up your weapons because, well, you could put XP boosters on your weapons and it's an endless amount of enemies for in a minute and 30 seconds. So also, once you hit like level 10 and your weapons like go through their final evolution, they get an experience boost in and of themselves, I think. So have at it. I hit the weird glitch where I made an enemy invincible, and I'm not 100% sure how I did it.
Huh.
It has to be some combination of your 2 little robot buddies that you have in this game. You can have them pop a super that just shoots a projectile and it bounces around. Some combination, or just doing that and leveling up the Rhino equivalent at like one of its level 10 points causes, I think it overflows, I guess, an enemy's health to where it's invincible. Because I've had it to where I caught multiple enemies in a challenge doing this. So it wasn't just like one specific one. But that's my best guess on why it happened. Because I couldn't quite replicate it fully or consistently replicate it. So it was just a weird thing. Good news is your experience carries over even if you fail the challenge. So it just actually made leveling up easier. But besides that, I haven't done much else. So, shall we get to the direct?
I guess so.
All right. So Nintendo gave a 24-hour notice on their direct.
As usual.
Yep. And we'll get to Ocarina at the end, even though it's the header picture. And this is the most we actually got out of Ocarina was what's in this header picture.
I mean, UE5 Ocarina.
I think one person from a podcast I listened to described the art style as hire that guy art style.
I'm not gonna lie, the
that
UE5 remake that was done fan side looks very similar to this header.
Yeah.
I almost feel like that might have been what happened.
But before that, they gave us another look at the Rhythm Heaven. They put in an RPG mode into a Rhythm Heaven. I'm kind of on board with that. Otherwise, it's Rhythm Heaven. It's a neat looking game that's rhythm based. I also appreciate the 4-player multiplayer game where 4 people try to like grab a cake off a table, and if 2 people time or hit at the same time and fail, they just dumpster each other. I just found that part hilarious. A plethora of third-party games. Orbital continues to be a cool game that I like to see every time. I think I saw it like 3 times over the weekend. This is your It Takes Two style co-op game, but it's anime. Sauceless Rayman Legends. Because I'm sorry, this is incredibly sauceless. I don't know if you've seen this new like remake of Rayman Legends at all.
No, but that title kind of just like it's not anything added.
No, they're adding story. And I saw like one of the music levels and I'm like, this just feels like it's lacking. Even without the like the comparison from the original game, this just feels like it's lacking. For some reason the Big Walk video is privated. The One Piece cooking game or One Piece restaurant management game. Pocopia is getting an expansion. You can now go underwater and build Atlantis, basically. New Fire Emblem makes me very happy, and I think I might be hostile to anyone who's just like Three Houses discourse, because I do not give a shit. It's New Fire Emblem. New Fire Emblem makes me happy. That's it. That's all there is. The only thing I'm not happy about is the price tag for this Fire Emblem, because guess how much they're charging for this Fire Emblem? They are charging $80 for this, which is the same. That's the same as Mario Kart World, right? Because I believe it's 80, or if I remember, it's 80. Which I don't know who at Nintendo thinks Fire Emblem is worth $80. It's not. Even as a Fire Emblem fan, I'm like, no, it should not be $80. They announced Ninjala 2. Did you ever think they would ever bother making a sequel to that? I didn't. And they're like, open world. And also, first part comes out in spring, and I'm like, sure about that? I don't know how I feel about that, because did they release any more of the story for Ninjala 1? Nope. Tommy, you there? Nope. I saw his icon blinking, but I don't know what happened. I don't know, Tommy may fail to sit on me or what? I guess I'll run through some of this other stuff real quick. We got DK Challenge event. You can do challenges based off older DK games and then challenges for Bonanza. They seem mostly tame. Let's skip through some of this other stuff. Muramasa Revenant Blade. They're porting Muramasa to other platforms. It's not the fucking Vita. With all the content from the Vita version. So hooray! I'm very happy about that. I might pick this up on PC because they're like, yeah, we're going to port it to PC because, well, it was a publisher thing really for the PC ports. And I'm like, good, you can port it to PC. So one person I follow can shut up about porting 13 Sentinels to PC. Xenoblade Chronicles 1, 2, and 3 are getting Switch 2 editions with a whole bunch of stuff. New Xenoblade makes me very happy to see. I don't know why I didn't expect them to announce the new Xenoblades. Microsoft just quietly works on stuff until they're ready, and then they show it off, and then it's out within like a year or two. So, yay! Sports Resort looked fine. New Star Fox with demo. I'm pretty sure Final Fantasy Resonance is the first ever like HD 2D Final Fantasy game. I'm pretty sure, at least. I don't think they've done anything else for HD 2D for Final Fantasy, so seeing them going, hey, we're going to take the Brave Exvius stuff and make a Final Fantasy in this style, I go, you know what, it looks cool. I'm on board. Splatoon Raiders had some shown off. I forgot to look at the treehouse footage to see more of it. Kingdom Hearts 4 somehow had real ass gameplay shown off with no date, but it's like, hey, Switch 2 will come out alongside all other platforms, and I'm like, sure. I'm not getting on board this train again, but sure. And then Ocarina of Time remake. I think that header image says a whole lot, because I'm like, you announce it this year, you show UE5 ass looking Ocarina, and you're not showing much more. I'm slightly afraid that they are not showing any of this, and that concerns me greatly. Like greatly. They're like, it comes out this year, but we're not showing anything. And I'm like, you showed more of like several other games in this direct that are not coming out till next year. But you're like, we need to like keep Ocarina under wraps. And I'm like, did you fuck up this Ocarina remake and you know it? Did you? So yeah, that was the Nintendo Direct. I'd ask Tommy how he feels, but I think he fell asleep on me. Wait till he wakes up before keep going. Because I don't have many nice things about to talk about with the Xbox showcase, especially since after they were like the showcase, it came out. It's like, yeah, we're gonna do layoffs after June 30th because that's when our quarter ends, and it's like, that's not good. Oh, that's really not good. me see when the Zenless update's out. It's out this week. I think is it out tomorrow or is it out Tuesday? It is out 17th. Never mind. That was further away than I thought it was. I guess I must have been thinking of the recent Star Rail update. It was on a Monday. Well, I need to use the bathroom real quick, folks. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, folks. Yeah, I guess Tommy's not back. Yeah, I like the direct. Just overall, I was tallying stuff up when I was interested. I was like, oh yeah, direct had the most. Helps that Nintendo probably has the most stuff I would be interested in to start with. And also, it wasn't 2 hours long, which continues to be my main thing about Summer Game Fest of it needs to not be 2 hours long. It needs to be an hour and a half at most, especially this year when they're like, we're going to spend 20 minutes on 7R3, which like one trailer would have been fine. 3 trailers with introductions to them is like too much. Like Square should be doing that themselves rather than Summer Game Fest doing it. yeah, for Xbox Showcase. The main thing I came away was New Year's of War was nice. Surprisingly so. Probably helps that it's not being made in-house. It's being made by people who can fly. So it's not getting kneecapped by everything going on at Xbox. But also they're like $400 million. And I'm like, and I think that deep dive and played it was open world. Like 5 was, which might be a problem. Halo CE continues to look like, or Halo Campaign Evolved, not Halo CE. Halo Campaign Evolved continues to look like this remake of Halo 1 that it's just here because 343 has no idea what they're doing. So they're like, Halo 1 remake. And I'm like, I mean, this looks fine. Bad MacP had like big, like Untitled Goose Game energy. And like Castlevania was like, here's a cool Metroidvania. I would say Crazy Taxi, but they're like, we're using generative AI with this. And I go, fuck you then. I killed a lot of my interest in that game. And like Magicians was like, hey, Bioshock, but magic. And I'm like, sure. And then the nothing that was that Persona 6 teaser. And then Persona 4 looking really nice. But I don't really feel like playing Persona 4 again. I'd rather just go play Metaphor. And I think that was basically it, because I think the end of the article we have has all their update stuff, and it's like bleh, to the whole lot. Also, I didn't realize some Game Fest article had everything embedded, which was nice. I thought it was just all the links because I didn't look super far down it. Don't want to go too much further until Tommy wakes up, so we're here, folks. I keep forgetting to talk about Poke Clicker, but I'm also like just in the ticking off boxes stuff. Like I'm unlocking berries at the moment, but the next berry I need to unlock is basically on a 30-hour timer. Starts at 45, but because of equipment I have, it's down to 30. But it's like I'm waiting forever for it. It sucks. And then I'm just trying to get Pokerus cured on stuff. Maybe get some of these hatchery helpers up to like certain efficiencies. It is very much checking boxes on stuff rather than like anything interesting. Just the thing I like when I'm get up, I just hit a switch and just keep on going. talk about sets, but basically nothing happened in sets this week outside of Sabaku separated the nightmare from Dawn, and that was like the episode. I was like, sets, you're testing my patience. You really are. Especially when Superman came back this week and a really good first episode. Also waiting for my Dark Side of the Ring wrestling documentaries to come back next month. They start next month. It's like, well, time to be depressed on a weekly basis. So watch that. Try to watch that weekly. It's like, well, here's another sad episode from wrestling's history. Also, I didn't notice it when I was posting pictures for blogging stuff in Discord. So that they might be including a word bubble accessory with one of them for like a quote from the movie, and I'm like, I don't know if this is included or not, but I guess it is. Wait, we got a picture of the Chase. The Chase is just a nicely, like, fancier painted version of Prime from that wave, so it's not anything to write home about. I have to sit down tomorrow, start posting DGSs from 2018, because that's basically where I'm at now, which is fun because I have to update all the notes and stuff for them in the process. Which many of you are following along our older TGSs and looking at notes and stuff, and are wondering, why are some links just non-existent? It's because links basically dead-ended. It's somewhere between us doing the show and now, basically. So if there's just not an article there, I can't do much about it. Seems to keep happening with the Sharktoid stuff specifically, more than anybody, and I don't know why. Unless they purge their database or something, or mucked up how their stuff's linked. That is certainly a list of games from 2007 I'm seeing in the Discord. Oh wow, God of War 2, really? Is that 2000? I guess that was 2007. Is that first planet? It might be the first Lost Planet. Two games on here are very first game syndrome. I Uncharted 1 and Assassin's Creed. Anything that, like, if you're gonna remake a game, at least remake a game that could probably use a second pass. Like Uncharted 1 could probably use a second pass to at least rip out all that 6-axis bullshit they put in there, since it was a PS3 launch title. Because boy, none of it needed to be there, and it does nothing for that game. And I think a lot of the improvements they made with Uncharted, like afterwards, could have really be useful backported into that. At least in Fire Emblem's case, one good thing is that all the retailers are like, yeah, we're taking 10% off. You're not paying $80 for this. You're paying $70, which is nice, because $70 is the digital price for the new Fire Emblem on the eShop. So that's a little helpful. Hmm. And now I'm out of things to talk about at the current moment. Nope. I thought that might have been Tommy back. Nope. Darn. Guess you're doing more form themed good cheesos for Gav. Alright. I'm sure someone's happy about that. Basically get your show final form ones and then a bunch of the extra forms from throughout the show. I think it's all the extra forms from the show. I think they've done base forms for everybody. There's a second set with just the family, extra two bad guys, and then all the dark riders. So they're basically the three bitter Gavs. Bacon, Valid when he was like slightly evil. Oh god, Perceptor does come with the text bubble. Fair enough. Something. Yeah. Export. Weird. I wonder if that's the problem. Weird, dumb little bug. It's for the Sunday stream for some reason. That's on the pre-show. I'm sure this will upload just, or this will go just fine. I guess I just get that rolling now. It just wants to be uncooperative, which is that singular stream we do. Nothing else. Nope, everything else exports fine. Just for some reason. TGS are pre-shows. Nope, don't want to do them. I can get all these scheduled. Things cooperate, maybe. Put it in the wrong playlist. Oh, that's all that scheduled for tomorrow. Besides this, I have my little notes for tags and stuff open twice. I don't know how I did that. Tommy, you there?
Yep.
Okay. Do you have anything you want to talk about with the direct? Kind of ran through it real quick.
No.
I also did the Xbox showcase, but I think the most positive thing I have to say about that showcase is that new Gears of War looks neat. It helps it's not being made in house, so like that it helps it like not being directly under Microsoft, but and that is saying something when there are two Persona things here, and I'm like, bleh on both of them. Because they showed nothing for 6, and 4R is 4R, so.
I mean, there was Spyro.
There was like the tease of a Spyro game, and I'm like, I would like a little bit more than the tease.
I mean, that tracks.
They showed him flying a little bit in one area. It's like, okay, that's something. They were like Crazy Taxi, but it's using generative AI, and I'm like, way to kill my interest in this game. Yeah, Summer Game Fest then?
Yeah.
Remake of Code Veronica, just now called Veronica. Because the part they showed, I assume, is the opening of game, and it's completely different from the Code Veronica opening I know, so. New Cuphead game in the works, and they're doing a built for shit. I forget the console, but I think it's like the Sega Genesis or something. Cuphead game that they're doing in the meantime. Like it'll be multi-platform, but they're building it as if it was going to go on. I think it was the Genesis. It might be one of the other Sega systems. I don't remember. New Gundam game that looks neat because it's like more of an action game. Yeah, there was so much, and I didn't care about half of it. For some reason, there's a new Saw game. Of all things, I don't know how that happened, but it did. They showed a bit of that Star Wars Tactics game. There's an Among Us single player game coming out. That's a murder mystery. The new Hot Wheels game. They did 20 minutes, I think, on 7R3, and that was about it. So, anything of interest or anything else of interest? I will take. Don't make me fell back asleep. I will take that as a no.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. State of play.
Sure.
The new God of War feels like half the reason it exists is because it'll be the baseline for the remakes that they're doing, or remake singular. But also it looks good. But it'll be basically on a PS5, so I'll never play it. And Wolverine looks really good. Too bad it will be PS5 only. That was basically it for me. Oh, new Stuntman. for some reason. Anything of interest for you?
No.
All right. Then last three things from other shows. You remember Cassette Beasts at all?
A little bit.
So they're doing a sequel that's more GBA like coded. Looks good. Like Cassette Beast 1 was cool. I think its only problem is it kind of fell into that trap that Scarlet and Violet did, where it's kind of an open world, so you're a little bit directionless because kind of can just go anywhere. It's out next year. Wheelmates is It Takes Two co-op, but Rocket League, I guess. You and your buddy, you're controlling basically RC cars and doing your It Takes Two style puzzle solving. So that's a cool idea. And then lastly, Does Fade, which is would you like KH1 but better? Like legitimately like KH1 but better. And I'm like, that Kingdom Hearts 4 is not coming out anytime soon. So sure. There might be a demo out. I might have to see if I can try it out. See how it is. So that was it. Any other thoughts?
No.
So our bingo card. I don't think we were getting a bingo, unfortunately.
No.
We got close, except where we got close is where basically the things that were never going to happen blocked them. But that was more than I was expecting to get on the bingo card.
I mean, yeah.
So releases standoff.
I guess so.
All right. On the 15th, we've got Looney Tunes Hunting Wabbits in Scooby-Doo Mystery Masquerade for board and card. Since I still have to do it the old-fashioned way, so I'll at least do board and card. I might do anything that re-releases on like Switch emulators and all that, because that'd be a pain in the ass to try to like check every time. It's on the 17th, Pokemon Champions is on Android and iOS. So you can play Pokemon Champions on mobile now. Let's see. On the 18th. I feel like there was something here. Oh, Dave the Diver in the Jungle DLC for Series X, PlayStation 4, 5, and Switch. And Adventures of Elliot Millennium Tales for Series X, PlayStation 5, and Switch 2. On the 23rd, the MC5 Double Hunter Edition for Switch 2. On the 25th, it is Star Fox 2026 for Switch 2. And Dead or Alive 6, the last round for Series X PlayStation 5. Did I miss? I saw one when I was doing the notes, and now I can't find it. There it is. On the 18th, just press the button for Switch. I don't, and I say it that way because there is a period after every single word. So it is certainly something. But yeah, there's a cross section of releases. You can find the full list in our notes. So anything else?
No.
All right. 2 weeks we'll be back with post E3 news. Hopefully Microsoft's not, or Xbox is not a burning wreckage by that time. We'll see.
Mean, they might not be part of Microsoft anymore.
That is, I don't know how I would feel about that. I don't know how livable that is, or sustainable that is. And 2 weeks is that between now and then. Thursday, more CAD. Friday, crap. Rush Hour for Cubiverse. Saturday will be something. And then next Sunday will be more Kyoto User. So if you like what you're seeing, folks, drop a follow. Really appreciate it. Exclamation point YouTube and chat, YouTube archive for this and all our streams. Exclamation point social and chat handles our social medias. Exclamation point Discord and chat. This is drop by, say hi. We'll see you Thursday, folks.